Okay, well, that was a night in, oh shit, where am I? Lee Creek. Had a cabin. It was fucking delicious. Had a really good sleep. Nice shower. Yeah, it was good. So today's plan is to head for Marree, which is only a couple, 150 k's or something to. How are you? 150 k's or something to Marree. To park up there for the day and see what's coming out of the Oodnadatta track. See how much the vehicles that are coming out and what sort of condition they're in. See if they're covered in shit or what the story is. Last night's. G'day, copper. Good. There you go. Excellent. Oh, looking forward to it. If it turns to shit up there, I might come back and stay again tonight. Good on you. Thanks, Vic. See you later. Really, really nice people. Bloody young for running a caravan park this size. But that's him. And his missus works at the pub. Anyway, let's get moving. Well, it's not a bad sort of a day. What's the dash showing? 9 degrees. Overcast, but I think it's only going to get to about 11. But at least I'm not starting off in -1 or 2 like I was yesterday morning. So that's good. So yeah, I'll just cruise along. Fingers crossed. I think the rain is gone. I think I've waited it out. It'll just be interesting the further north I go, how much they've had. Still a few spits, but that's all it is, it's just spits. But anyway, it's fun exploring. This is Flinders. That's the Strzelecki track, goes out that way. Stop here and have a coffee and see if I can get any local info. There you go, that's the Strzelecki track if you want to do that one. Oh, I don't know if Harry's open. Oh, Pirie's. Pirie's might not be open, I don't think. Diesel fuel here only, used card, thank you. So there's no coffee here. Alright. Motor station. Yeah, so there's nothing here. Lyndhurst, there ain't nothing at Lyndhurst. Unless your bike runs on diesel. It says welcome to the Yunta track, but it's still about half an hour away, so it's pretty cool out here. It's remote, nothing much out here. So I've just come off the highway into Pirie. Supposedly a bakery and a coffee shop down here, so I'm hoping to get a coffee and a pie. Probably got a bit of history to this joint. cricket ground. Wow, some old shit laying around here. Wow, what an interesting little place. Post office, that's what that used to be, the post office. What that one used to be. There was a pub, that was the Exchange pub. Campground, you can campy. There you go. It's pretty dry in here, so this is good. Pretty cool place. Oh, there's some vehicles coming back from the bush. Okay. About half an hour out of Marree, only 11 degrees, but I can see off to the distance over there, that is pissing rain. It's spitting here, that's fucking pouring rain over there. Won't show up on the camera, but that's what it is. Anyway, get to Marree and see what's happening. If you actually look at that on the tablet there, you can see that the track, or the road, is going through a lake. The main highway goes through the guts of a lake. Can't read the name of it on the thing, but anyway. That rain's getting pretty bit heavier now. I'm only about a quarter of an hour out of Marree, so probably not worth pulling over and putting the wet weather gear on. But yeah, definitely raining. Anyway, push on. There's a lot of clean vehicles coming back from Marree. That could be a concern. Haven't had that much rain yet, but I don't know how much it takes to fuck the track up, but anyway. You just got to watch out for them bastards. Big buggers, aren't they? You wouldn't want to clean one of them up. And then there's these guys, just roaming wild. You wouldn't want to run into one of them. Beautiful, but a little bit painful. Well, this fucking rain's getting heavier. And there's a shitload of vehicles coming back the other way. Well, this is coming into Marree. Fucking wet. Jesus, look at the side of the road. They're all queued up for juice. The moment of truth. This is the start of the Oodnadatta track. What does it say? Doesn't say nothing. Oh no. Marree to Roxby Downs closed. Marree to William Creek closed. William Creek to Oodnadatta closed. William Creek to Pirie closed. I don't know how long they close it for. Shit. Where's the office? Well, I've hit the jackpot. It got closed this morning, about 2 hours ago. And it could be closed for anything up to a week. So here's the state of play, folks. It's raining. It's been raining around here for a while. Probably most of last night, they said. And then this morning. This is my palatial digs. Have a look at this thing right here. I'm glad I'm not using this shower block here. It looks a little bit, well, you'd say frowsky. Have a look at it. The dunny's not even there. She's gone. Of course, my palace, number 31, has at least got a fashion of a dunny. It's just a donger. I think the kettle wouldn't reach the power point, so I had to move the microwave over. Does supply breakfast. Weet-Bix. Like I say, renovators delight. Anyway, biggest fucking issue I've got is the Oodnadatta track is closed. And they don't know how long for. They're saying at least a few days. It got closed 2 hours before I got here. That's a bit stiff, isn't it? And now I have to work out what I'm going to do. Obviously I'm not doing the track because I'm not hanging around here for a week for it to dry and then be cleaned up. So I'm going to have to backtrack tomorrow and see where I end up. See whether I bother continuing across to get up to Fink now or abandon that idea and just go sightseeing somewhere. Anyway, we'll see what happens from there. Such is life. Well, it's day 5, Wednesday morning. I'm in Marree. Bit of a bad night. Cooked up some noodles for tea. Got sick of paying some fucking ridiculous prices for food. Bought a bottle of Coke, a bag of chips, some Vickies and cheese, and a little block of chocolate. Cost me $40. And now I'm going to pay about another 500 for fuel, boys. And then, yeah, I think I'm heading south. Even if this has been opened, it's still as wet and snotty as you would fucking not believe, so I don't think I'm going to make a fool of myself out there. I don't really want to. G'day. But I'll go up and have a look at the sign for prosperity. And I think that doesn't look good. Still closed. Well, that was handy, old mate. He's just not long done, and he's a bike rider, he's not long done the road that I'm thinking of going and doing, so I'm feeling a bit better about that. It's a track from Copley down to Yunta, so I'm thinking of doing that today. Here we can straight ride. It'll be dirt, but if we don't get any more rain, I think we'll be right. It'll be a long day, but at least it's dirt. So that's Marree. Pretty rugged, shitty old end of the bitumen. Anyway, heading south again for the time being. So I've called back into Pirie on the way back down. Have a coffee, and a decent coffee instead of shit that I've been making. Just have a look. There's a campground here apparently. I just want to see what it's all about. For future reference, it might be a nice spot to pull up for the night. At least you got the bakery and that for a coffee in the morning. Shearers Quarters Accommodation, Pirie Campground. Oh yeah? This isn't bad at all. A few in here. Right. I'm going to head out to a place called Copley, which is about an hour south of Marree. I've just been into Lee Creek and fueled up, got some supplies, and then I'm going to head across to Arkaroola. So go on the back way on the dirt into the Flinders, and if that goes okay, I'm going to head further down from there. I'm going to head south to Yunta. Probably take me a couple of days. It's about 400 k's of dirt, so it's lunchtime now, so might make camp somewhere mid-afternoon. Anyway, we'll see what happens. First real taste of the dirt. See if I can maintain about 80 k's an hour. Wow. Pretty coarse gravel in between the wheel tracks. But not too bad. So far it looks pretty good. Pretty wide. There's even a bit of dust. We'll go for a spin. So far looks pretty good. Most of the creek crossings look dry. Anyway, this is me for the next few hours. This is a good track. It's very corrugated, but it is in good nick. It's nice to be on the dirt doing something. It's really comfortable and peaceful cruising along the highway and just seeing the countryside, but doing a bit of this stuff's, you know, really what it's about. So I think the first stop is Arkaroola, so fingers crossed I get across to there okay, and I might even pull up stumps there for the day, I'm not sure. Oh, sheep all lined up in the creek like they're waiting for a bus. Man, it's spectacular through here. There's all sorts of little side tracks everywhere. I think there's campgrounds all through here. But I think it's going to get friggin' cold of a night time. And the other thing, there's no wood. Like there's little bits and pieces of shit, but you probably get enough to keep yourself warm. Yeah. I think I've camped maybe where other people are camping, so there's a bit of bit of safety in numbers. So far, I mean, I'm only 10 k's in. So far it's beautiful, really, really beautiful. Ah, get out of that shit. Pretty awesome. That's a fairly flash view. Wow. Don't want to turn the camera off. You can't film it all. It's a 3-day long video. Pretty cool, though. Go. Back on a little bit of bitumen. Oh, there's for a creek. Might be a community out here or something. Jeez, it's fucking beautiful. Track's fairly corrugated and there's a few rim benders sticking up, but for the most part it's just fucking great fun. Got to watch for these creek crossings. Some of them have got really sharp edges on them. Oh, hello, what have we got here? Nebabunna. Lookout up there. Don't need a fucking lookout. Every time you go over hill you can see something else. pretty cool through here. It's just in and out of the creek. I've lost my beautiful sunshine. It's getting cloudy again. Can't imagine what it'd be like on a nice sunny day. This is beautiful through here. Look at this. Huge rock formations either side, riding through creeks. Look at that. So that's a creek there, just right along the edge, but a heap of emus up here. It's the annual emu race. Oh, so this must be, if you can't see them on the camera probably, it'd have to be Emu Creek. Oh, I laughed. God, it's amazing. This is a bit different. I'm riding up on top of the range now. I'm sort of riding along a ridge. It's really nice. You get a massive view. Go from right down in the bottom into the where all the creeks and gorges are, and then up along this ridge you can see for friggin' miles. Oh, going back down into the flat country again now. Ever changing. Well, I didn't think I'd be coming down anywhere like this. I didn't think I'd be over this side. I thought I'd be still heading north up to Fink, but to be honest, I don't think I'm missing out. This is fucking magnificent. So much fun riding. It's a bit skatey and a bit sketchy, but once you get your sea legs, it's pretty good. Have a look at that. I hope the camera's getting that. That is unreal. Just this tiered landscape. I think that's a photo for the relive, isn't it? Shit, yeah. Jesus, this is a cool joint. Some sections get really rough. But check out the rocks on the walls of these cliffs. They're all shiny. I don't think they're wet. I think it's just the sun shining off them. It's like a roller coaster, this road. Whee! Probably about 5 k's out of Arkaroola, I think. Oh, maybe 10. Have to a bit of a maintenance night tonight. I think I'm going to have to go over it with the Spanish. The corrugations are pretty severe. Shaking shit out of it. So I'm just rolling into Arkaroola. I think this is a station, like this is someone's place. So all I want to do is get some fuel and maybe find somewhere to camp. Go from there. I just hope they've got somewhere to camp, otherwise I'm going to have to go bush. Carnia Visitor Centre. Oh shit. Ugh. Come on. First. Have a look at this hole, mate. Walking pillar. Pillow. Pillar.
Recalculated distance 303 kilometers, time is 4 hours 25 minutes. Turn left, then in 30 meters, turn left.
Well, this has turned out to be a bit of a gold mine, this Arkaroola station. Got fuel. It's right in the Flinders. Look at that. Spectacular. Just spectacular. And there'll be they've got these cabins, chili cabins or something they call, 45 bucks. So I thought, well, $45 will do me for a night. And I'm going to have tea in there. So yeah, shove you Oodnadatta track. This is awesome. That four-wheel drive there is about to put a bloke in the back. The Cummerguts are on a big BM, and I think they're going to fly him out. He's all right, but he can't. They've got him on a spinal board, and he's got really sore back, and yeah, he's got a really sore back, and I reckon he's got tingling down his left arm. So they don't quite know what's happened, but just going to take the precautions, I think. Apparently he went round riding along and there was a rut, and he's in a big group. It was dusty, and he didn't realise the rut went right, rode into it, and he was still going straight. And front wheel got the left hand side of the rut and threw him over the bars. Pretty lucky, I think. Ghillie cabin number 2, $45. Just got to find it now. Toilets. ghillie cabins. Rode straight past it. Oh, this is a bit of me. This is a bit of me. Oh, sensational. I just don't know which one's number 2. Anyway, I'll go and find out. Check this place out. It is unbelievable. Arkaroola station. That's the Dongers. It's just a bed, but it's a freaking lot easier than putting a tent up. Nice little spot to sit. A little spot up the other end there for be able to watch the sun go down. Booked in for a feed at the cafe at 6:30. Everything you need. Got to make a cup of coffee over here by the looks of things. I'd had some meat. I could have cooked myself a barbecue for tea. Oh, look at this. Everything you need. Perfect. Sun's out. It's really warm. Yeah. This is what I've been looking for. Fuck the Oodnadatta track. I'll do that another time. Just happened to stumble across this little piece of paradise. So yeah, I'm staying here for the night. I just happened to decide to come across this way on my way down to Yunta, and I thought, well, they had fuel here, so I thought, well, I'll call in and I'll get the fuel. And I still had about 4 hours to go to get down to Yunta, and it's 2 o'clock, 2:30. So I thought, no, bugger it. I'll see if I can stay here. And how good is this? Okay, that was a night in Arkaroola. I'll tell you what, I'll be back here. It's beautiful. Little donger for 40 bucks, 45 bucks. Really got comfortable bed, plenty of doonas, no heating or anything. You didn't need it because it was warm. So yeah. Went and did some exploring after I set up camp yesterday, and oh man, there's some cool tracks around here. So I'm just going to pull in now at the cafe up the top here and have a cup of coffee and set up the GPS and start heading towards Yunta. I think this is day 5, something like that. What's today? Thursday. No, day 6. Yes, geez, time gets away when you're having fun. Anyway, I think it's going to be a half reasonable day. I don't know that it's going to be all sunny and roses all day, but it's not going to rain by the looks of things. So I'm happy about that. I'm just hoping the coffee's open yet. I really am hoping the coffee's open yet. Yep, there's people in there making coffees. That suits me. Righto. Alrighty, just had a nice cup of coffee and a bit of a mapping session at the Arkaroola cafe there, and I'm heading off down to Yunta. About 300 k's of dirt. I'm just going to take my time, take all day. Just got to follow this road back around for a few k's and then pick up the turn to the left that goes down to Yunta, and try and keep out of mischief. There's a big tour. Well, there's actually a couple of groups that are out and about in this area. Been out the last couple of days. One of them's like a big, I think they're BMW tour or something like that. there's heaps of them, and they're sort of getting into it a bit, and they've had a few mishaps. One bloke ended up on a spinal board yesterday and smashed his helmet, and yeah, he knocked himself around a bit. Another bloke hit a kangaroo or a wallaby or something, destroyed his bike. Yeah, there's been a few fuck ups with a few of them getting a bit excited. So as much and all as it's fun to go fast, you got to watch what you're doing. A lot of wildlife out here, and you don't necessarily have to be in the bush. They can just come roaring across the track. There's a lot of wallabies, roos, goats, emus. There's shit everywhere. So it really does pay to take your time. As I was just telling a young bloke, I've got a motto: I ride to enjoy, I don't ride to survive. So you come out this way to see this world, see this countryside. I don't get the idea of going through it as fast as you can and not being able to see any of it. I just don't get that. But anyway, some people, that's how they like to ride. Well, you know, all credit to them. If they're good enough and that's what they like to do, good on them, but not me. I don't see this countryside every day, so you must take your time and have a decent look at it. Caution, wallaby crossing, there you go. So they must have certain tracks that they like to cross at. You know? Like, why would you rush? This is beautiful through here. It's just magnificent country. So prehistoric and so rugged. There's all these ruins and things out this way. It's got me buggered how they survived. There was nothing. There wouldn't have even been roads, just tracks. And all they would have had was camels. They probably had horses. You know. And if it wouldn't be just a case of whizzing into town to get your supplies. You might go to town once every 6 months. Because it'd be a bloody 3-day trek with your camels to get into town. You know, it's like old horse yards or something. Old hut. But it's a beautiful place. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Just got to keep my eyes on the mirrors, because if any of these goons come through at 1,000,000 miles an hour, I don't want to get in their road. Anyway, they can respect me too. Anyway, enjoy. Beautiful country. Opens up a bit out here. Gotta check this out. Take me time through here. This is fucking spectacular. I'm pretty sure it's all volcanic. Like it's just shaped from eruptions millions of years ago. So spectacular. Have a look at that. That's where I stopped and got a photo yesterday. Amazing, you can just see the shape of the earth. Righto. I'm about 100 k's down from the Yunta turn-off from Arkaroola. Just pulled up for a piss stop. So far the track's pretty good. I've sort of come out of the Flinders now and back up onto the flats and to the corrugations. So it's all right until you just got to get up to a bit of speed where they smooth out. It vibrates a fair bit, but once you get going it's not too bad. The track itself for the last 100 k's has been coming out of the Flinders, has been just very changing surfaces. You know, one minute you're cruising along, it's just that flat hard clay, and then the next thing you get really rocky sections, especially going through all the creek crossings. They're all dry, but yeah, you get a fair bit of rocky crossings, which you know, you just got to watch what you're doing. And then you come out of there up onto this flat country, and there's bloody, the road is like a bright white gravel, and it's really hard to see any undulations or deviations or rocks and stuff until you ride on them. And sand, there's a bit of sand, pretty coarse, but yeah, shifts around a bit, but nothing too serious yet. But yeah, a lot of different road surfaces. Oh, just like this. It's out of nowhere, she just starts to get skatey. Just keep the throttle smooth. Haven't seen much wildlife this morning. Seems pretty good. But yeah, the plan is still make it down to Yunta, have a bit of a late lunch, afternoon lunch down there. Whether I pull up there for the day or keep making me way down towards the beach, down towards Port Pirie. There's a bit of livestock over there around the waterhole. There's a big cow there. But yeah, anyway, keep cruising. Just past the 150k mark, so that's halfway. Everything's going good. Good road. So they do look after the roads. This old mate out here, he's doing a bit of grading. I've just caught up to another group of fellas. I think they're heading, well, obviously heading the same way I am. Driving up the freeway. They've obviously graded this section. Smooth as silk. What the fuck? bitumen was short-lived, it was only about 5 k's back on the dirt. And that's a 200k mark, about 100 to go. It's definitely getting a bit cooler further south I go. And overcast here, nice sunny day sort of fading away. Still not cold, it's 15.5 degrees, so that's good. Gotta watch some of them cattle grids, they've got very sharp approaches on them. Gotta heave on the front wheel a bit just so you smooth them out. Still got a fair few rough sections in it. Could be a bit of fun. When the dust's going to the right, go to the left. That way you can just see the track disappearing off into the distance. See a bit of dust coming up, so I don't know whether it's another vehicle or another bike or what, but anyway we'll find out when we get up there, won't we? We've got about 35 k's to go to Yunta, so not far to go now. Here's an old ruin. We might have to pull up and have a look at the ruin, will we? Big one. Oh, there's a bit going on here. Another one over there. Some of them have got little plaques that tell you what they were, but that's mostly only in the populated areas. Oh, not populated, the popular tourist areas. Just a big one. I reckon it must have been an old pub. There's a big homestead. That's what it was. You want to watch where you're going? Fucking right in there. There's a lot of shit here, isn't there? Somebody's at a camp. Pull up and take a photo. Why not? A bit of looking around in there too. It's unreal how they got sort of big holes in the floors. They must be like cellars. So yeah, it must have been a pub. Must have been. This is Tilpa. Oh, sorry. Yunta. Coming in the back way. Roadhouse over the road, but I'm more looking for a cafe. I feel like a toasted sandwich. Not sure what's where, so I better go and have a bit of a squizzy around the joint. Go this way first. The Sawney. What do we got here? Not much there. Ampole Roadhouse. Train line. There's a sign, Arkaroola 301. That's where I've just come down, Tea Tree Road. That was fun. There's a lot of roadhouses and shit. Here we go, highway home. Wonder what you get in there. Post office. The Yunta pub. Always a bit of a favourite for all the travellers. Wonder if I get a feed in there, the pub. It's only 12 or 1 o'clock. Might be doing fucking lunches. Alright. That was a nice little cup of coffee and a toasted sanger at Yunta. After that beautiful 300k track. Now I'm just going to make my way across to Port Pirie, to the beach. 5 stumps for the day. And tomorrow I'm going to have a day off. Another quarantine station. Come back around from the other side. Don't think they like you filming them either. Pretty good view out through here. That's interesting. That's the Gladstone jail. I don't know if it's still a going concern or not, but it's got a decent old wall round her. Gladstone jail, 1881 to 1975, so it's not operational anymore. I can't stop here long because I'm trying to get to the caravan park, but check her out. That's the big house in Gladstone from the 1800s. Sorry, the Gladstone jail is temporarily closed. Oh, well, you've had to run amok in Gladstone, they couldn't lock you up.